Yo, what up guys? Leon Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had a Digimon? This is part 11. In the last part, Izuku began training for the sports festival. As soon his two newest Digimon finally reached ultimate level, and not only that, he knows about the truth on what happens when a Digimon reverts back to their Digi-Egg, that they forget who they once were before slowly getting their memories back. Not only that, he also found out if their Digi-Egg is destroyed, then they'll be gone forever. Plus, Izuku already is ready for the sports festival with riding on Hishiyryumon. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we guys? As soon as Izuku is now on the armored dragon Digimon, flying through all of the obstacles, as everyone that sees this can't help but see this in awe, as even Tokoyami saying, "So that's how powerful Midoriya is with his Digimon. He truly is a magnificent tamer." As soon Tokoyami notices a shadow behind him, saying, "You're late, Falcomon." As the figure saying, "My apologies, Fumikage. I wanted to scope out the layout. It shouldn't be too hard for you if you digivolve me." Saying, "We'll save you for later. Remember, our real battle, you and I's real battle is against Midoriya, after all." Saying, "Fair enough. I'll be waiting in the skies." As he soon flies away, with soon Tokoyami trying to go as high as he can by using Dark Shadow. Soon, Shoto noticed his Hishiyryumon, and Izuku was riding on him, saying, "Damn it, he's using his Digimon again? Of course, I won't lose to somebody who relies on digital pets, imaginary pets." As he begins remembering his childhood and also the event with his mother, as he sees two figures that are standing right beside him, as soon he snaps back into reality as he begins seeing the 0-point robots. As soon he shoots a wave of ice, hitting one of the 0-pointers, as it begins freezing in place and begins losing power, as its systems began freezing from inside and out. With soon Izuku seeing this, saying, "Wow, Todoroki really isn't playing around, isn't he?" As Hishiyryumon saying, "Of course, master. We must keep moving forward. I'll move as fast as I can to get past Todoroki." Saying, "Sure." Soon, one of the 0-pointer that Shoto soon attacked, it begins falling. As it begins falling onto some of the participants, as Izuku saying, "We can't just leave that thing to fall on anybody else." As saying, "What would you have me do, master?" As saying, "I got an idea, but I want you to destroy that thing. What do you need of me?" "Do." As soon Izuku jumps off of him, as he begins falling from in the sky, is Hishiyryumon saying, "Master, what are you doing? Destroy it as fast as you can. Hishiyryumon, do it." As feeling conflicted, wanting to rescue his partner or follow his orders and destroy the 0-pointer before it falls on any other participants. Soon, Hishiyryumon listens to his partner and uses his special move, Legendary Dragon Blade, as he turns into a giant blade of pure power, as he cuts down the 0-pointer that was about to fall into tiny little pieces. Soon he reverts back into his normal form and catches Izuku midair. As soon he begins rushing to the other obstacles, as Hishiyryumon, pissed off, saying, "Master, don't you dare do something that risky ever again." I couldn't handle that. As saying, sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to. But I couldn't just do nothing after all. As he soon sighs, saying, that's the kind of person you are. A true hero through and through, worried about others besides yourself. Soon rushing past the gap obstacle course and even through the minefield. As he's making it closer and closer to the finish line, he couldn't help but hear Bakugo getting pissed off at Izuku and him riding on his Digimon. As Izuku feeling a little bit nervous, saying, Kachan is really going to be mad about when I win this. As Hishiyryumon saying, don't worry about him, Master. After all, he can't do anything while you're this high into the air. So, nothing to fear. As he's saying, I guess you're right. Soon passing through almost all of the mines, Hishiyryumon soon lands. And then Izuku brings him back into his Digivice, saying, thanks, buddy, you're the best. And I'm just glad I can be at your service, Master. As soon he goes back, turning into digital particles, going back inside to Izuku's Digivice. Then Izuku runs fast into the Coliseum. Soon, President Mike saying, the winner is Izuku Midoriya! As there, everybody begins cheering for the green-haired team. As soon, even Terramon, Dorugraymon, and Galmon come out as well, wanting to congratulate their partner. As they soon just did a, group hug dog pile on to the green-haired team, as Izuku couldn't help but laugh, having his best friends by his side, congratulating him. Soon, second place being Shoto, and third place being Bakugo. Just like as everyone else has the same place that they would have in canon. Well, except Tokoyami, actually. He actually gets, fifth place in this one instead of what he would have in canon, actually, because he would be more driven to wanting to surpass Izuku. Soon, as everybody begins having a breather, Midnight begins explaining the second event of the sports festival, and that being a cavalry battle, as teams of 2 to 4 will be working together to grab other headbands from other opposing teams. Soon, and not only that, first place will have the most points, as that being 10 million points. After hearing this, almost everybody's eyes were set on Izuku, as Izuku now had glares of somewhat deaf and want on him. As soon, Mitsugame saying, oh boy, looks like Midoriya is going to be quite overwhelmed with this. As soon, on the way, while everything was going on during the UA Sports Festival, 2 Digimon were able to sneak within the UA facility and were able to make it to the Coliseum without being detected. As soon, a red cat Digimon basically saying, come on, Blue Cormon, we gotta get to Shoto. We gotta cheer him on. As soon, the Digimon known as Blue Cormon saying, why bother? He doesn't want us there. He doesn't care that we exist anymore. And why do you still care so much to be there for him, Coronomon? As the fiery cat being Coronomon saying, because we're his friends, we're his partners. It's our job to support him in his times of need. And this is one of the most important times of his life right now. He's striving to still become a hero. Did you forget that he doesn't even know why he's even becoming a hero anymore? Oh wait, now I remember. Despite the bastard of his father. Ugh, it's stupid. Even though he's holding himself back. Don't get me wrong. He's gotten stronger with his eyesight, and I'm proud of that. But if he continues on this path, he'll never become a real hero. As Coronelmon say, hey, don't you dare say that, Blue Gomon, because we're here for him. We'll teach him that there's a chance to become a real hero. Come on! As he grabs the Ice Dragon Digimon, and they head into saying, I didn't approve of this! Damn it! As soon, all of Izuku's Digimon all surrounded him. As soon, Terramon that was on his head saying, don't worry, Izuku, we got your back. Even if you don't have any partners or teammates, we're here for you, buddy. With Doromon, Galmon, Black Gatomon, and Ryudomon giving off smiles at Izuku and saying, guys, thank you. As he puts Terramon that was on his head in his arms, hugging his best friend. Soon, as everybody begins getting teammates, Izuku had quite a bit of people who wanted to be part of his team due to his, Digimon. As, half of them actually didn't join, mostly because, let's just face it, let's all blame Doromon because he's really aggressive. And also Black Gatomon, alongside Ryudomon too, being overprotective of their partner, of course. As Galmon and Terramon feeling disappointment at them, knowing that Izuku needs teammates. Even though they said that they're willing to help, he still can't be on his own after all. As Izuku feeling down, believing that he's not going to have any teammates wanting to join. As he soon hears somebody behind him saying, hey, Deku, and saying, hey, Uraraka, as he soon turns around saying, Uraraka, you're here, saying, well, of course I would be. Why wouldn't I be? Saying, but wouldn't you want to be with some other team? Saying, nah, I figure I want to be part of your team, since you didn't have anyone else, and I already know your Digimon aren't so, overprotective around me after all, since we're friends, right, guys? As Terramon saying, of course. And Galmon saying, you got it. With Doromon saying, I tolerate you, and that's it. And Black Gatomon not saying anything. With Ryudomon just nodding anyway. And her also saying, and besides, it's always good to partner up with your friends. As Izuku saying, with Izuku not saying anything and making basically the same face he would, feeling like his heart is being squeezed by Uraraka's kindness and everything. With soon another girl saying, you don't mind if I partner up too? As Izuku also turns around saying, Tokage! As Doromon saying, damn it, I was hoping she didn't join. As Ryudomon saying, well, it looks like this is going to be quite fun. As Doromon saying, shut up. As Izuku saying, well, hey, Tokage, I thought for sure that you might want to be part of your other classmates. As saying, well, originally, yeah, but I can't actually deny the fact of wanting to work alongside you and your Digimon. I really can't help but getting excited. As Izuku saying, there's a question I've been wanting to ask. If you're willing to answer it, it's saying, okay, go for it. As, why are you so fascinated with Doromon and Ryudomon? As saying, well, mostly because I'm a huge fan of dinosaurs. And not only that, I'm also a huge fan of giant monsters in general as well. And your Digimon kind of reminds me of giant monsters and dinosaurs. So I can't help but actually find them so adorable. As Izuku saying, wait, really? With Doromon saying, really? As, yep, is that a problem? As Izuku saying, nah, not at all. As he soon lets his guard down a little bit, saying, so that's the reason. At least she thinks of them as, giant monsters, and doesn't see me as she's soon saying, and besides, I also want to help you out too, Midoriya. We're friends, after all, and I want to get to know you better, too. as Izuku's eyes begin whining as his face begins blushing. Wait, really? Thank you, Tokage. As soon, Ochako couldn't help but feeling a little bit, jealous in a way by not saying anything. Soon, Hatsume comes in wanting to join Izuku's team, believing that since he has 10 million points, all eyes will be on him, giving her a chance to show off her support items, being her babies. As Izuku saying, sure, I don't mind at all. As he feels embarrassed, but trying to laugh it off to not show his embarrassment. As both, notice that Izuku is awkward around almost all types of girls. As Setsuna couldn't help but laugh noticing this, thinking that it's kind of cute in a way. As for Tokoyami, he actually asked to join, Shoto's team. As he's saying, I know you want to defeat Midoriya as well, Todoroki. Same goes for you, Ida. Allow me to join your team alongside you. I wish to defeat Midoriya as well. As Ida saying, what's your reasoning, Tokoyami? You've never seen the kind of person wanting to defeat a person before. Saying, him and I are the same in one regard. So I want to see on which one of us is the strongest. That's all. As Shoto saying, so you're the same as him as well. You have a saying, of course. But I want to know, Todoroki. And it's not about your left side and why you refuse not to use it. You have your own reasons, so I won't pry. But this is one reason I must. You are the same as us. So why do you choose not to bring them? As Shoto saying, because they're not real. You all have real. They're not. So, is that simple? Is that simple enough for you? As Tokuyami saying, no, it is not. Because you're rejecting not just yourself, but your friends as well. I will still join you, please. But I won't let that hinder our chances of beating Midoriya. As soon, Shoto reluctantly allows Tokuyami to join as he takes the place of Denki. After time has now flied by, now it's time for the second event to begin. As all the teams are now formed together, with Izuku, as Izuku's team is on Dorugraymon. As Mitsugami sees us saying, hey, I told him to use his other Digimon. What the hell is he thinking? As soon All Might saying, what was that, Mitsugami? As saying, nothing. Ugh, damn that kid. I wonder what plan he's coming up with. As soon, Izuku saying, hold on tight, girls. As Hatsume, you know what to do. Your support items, right? As saying, you got it. And Tokage, she's saying, yep, I'm already on it. And Uraka is saying, I'll help out Dorugraymon as much as I can, Deku. As saying, good. With soon them giving the go, as all the other teams began rushing at Dorugraymon and Izuku's team, as saying, Uraka, now! As she soon uses her quirk on Dorugraymon, as he feels a lot more lighter, saying, hold on tight, everyone! As his wings begin to expand and begins to flying up into the air. As he soon heads up there, everyone is actually surprised seeing this massive giant dinosaur. As soon as Bakio gets pissed saying, damn you, Deku! As Shoto's team saying, Tokuyami, what about that special weapon? He's already in the air. As soon saying, we got this. As then a figure begins to appear in front of Dorugraymon, as saying, wait, what the? Shuriken throw. As a shuriken soon hits Dorugraymon in the face, basically knocking basically knocking him back a little bit. But he's still in the air, saying, "What the hell is that? Wait." As Izuku looks, saying, "Is that a Digimon?" With all the other girls looking at Izuku in the airs as they see Falcomon, saying, "I am on behalf of my partner, Fumikage Tokoyami. It will hinder your efforts in the air, Midoriya. I may not be as strong as your ultimate level, but who said that I need... But he's still pretty damn slow for me." As he rushes at Izuku, soon something hits Falcomon, as it being that of a leg, actually, as it's being Setsuna's quirk, being Lizard Tail Splitter, where she's able to separate her body parts and control them with her mind. She can create up to at least 50 body parts, depending on how small or how big they are. And that's enough for you anime only fans. Let's get back to the story. Kicking Falconmon with her leg, she's saying, "Midoriya, now!" Saying, "Right." After getting the chance, he gets his Digivice and then goes to weapons. As soon he brings out his digital blaster, as he soon aims at Falconmon, still trying to recover from the kick, and then shot at the face, as he's soon sent knocked back and then falling to the ground. As many people began noticing this, as some people were wondering, "Wait, what the heck is that? Is that one of Midoriya's monsters?" As Tokoyami saying, "No, Falcomon!" As he has both Yaoyorozu and Ida to go where Falcomon is falling. As Ida agrees, and Momo, who reluctantly agrees as well. Shoto didn't like this, but having to help his teammates Digimon, he still goes. As he uses Dark Shadow to catch his Digimon partner, is saying, "Falcomon, are you okay?" With him telling his partner, "I'm fine. He just caught me off guard. Did you know he has weapons?" Saying, "Wait, what? I didn't know that." With Ida saying, "Midoriya has weapons now? Is that even legal? Are they support items?" As Momo saying, "It's possible that Midoriya is using another aspect of his quirk, or was possibly given permission due to Hatsume being part of his team, since she is part of the support course. Either way, we can't let our guard down." After this, Shoto saying, "We'll focus on getting other headbands before going after Midoriya. They can't stay in the air forever. After all, everything has a limit." With soon, Tokage putting her leg back on, with Izuku complimenting her for her quick thinking, as saying, "No problems, Midoriya." As she's wondering, is Dorugraymon doing okay? As she was wondering, as he's saying, "I'm fine, but we might need to land for a bit. Hey, Uraka, you can let go. You can, deactivate your quirk now. And Hatsume, you can activate your support items onto my side." As saying, "Right, you got it." With soon Ochako deactivating her quirk, and then they begin to falling down to the ground. With soon Hatsume activating one of her support items, as thrusters soon come out, as it makes their landing a lot more easier. With soon Dorugraymon begins running through the arena. With everybody began looking at this, Bakugo, believing that this is the perfect chance, begins rushing at Izuku before getting his headbands taken by Monoma, just like in canon. As Bakugo gets pissed of Monoma taunting him, he begins rushing at the blonde of Class 1B. Soon, Izuku and everyone else begin dodging everyone's attacks, thanks to Tokage separating her eye from her face, and then looking and keeping a bird's eye view, as she also looks around hoping that, well, they don't run into Falcomon again. With soon Izuku doing his best using his blaster to keep some people at bay, with Dorugraymon using his tail to swing people back without hitting them too. Soon Izuku asks if Ochako is able to use her quirk again, just in case, as she's saying, just a little bit more, I just need a little bit more time. You think you guys can hold out? With Dorugraymon saying, I can handle this on my own if I feel like it. But if you can, I would appreciate it, Uraraka. Uraraka feeling thankful for Dorugraymon complimenting her and also appreciating her help. With soon Tokage saying, guys, we better keep our guards up. Todoroki and his team are coming fast. As they soon look around them and they see, and right behind them, Ida and Shoto's team is catching up with them. As Izuku's saying, Dorugraymon, I know, but if I run too fast, I might hurt somebody. Remember, I'm still pretty damn huge right now, Izuku. With Izuku feeling annoyed, saying, right. Then ice begins creeping up behind them before an explosive shuriken begins coming up right beside, hitting Dorugraymon in the back of the head. As Dorugraymon gets pissed off at this, with soon the ice that was on his right side that had one of Hatsume's support items begins to break off, as saying, no, my baby! As Izuku actually stands up a little bit and tries to aim his blaster at Shoto's team, hoping to probably strike Ida and stop him. But for a split second, Ida was about to use his reciprocal burst, as soon he's saying, this is going to make me unable to move for the time being and put me out of the game. But you need to get the headband, Todoroki. And the same goes for you, Tokiyami, if you can get a chance using your quirk. As soon he activates his reciprocal burst, rushing at Izuku, as Dorugraymon tries his best to escape the ice. As soon as he does, it's almost too late. As Shoto and possibly even Tokiyami's Dark Shadow was reaching for Izuku's headband. There, for a split second, digital particles began coming from his Digivice as it takes the form of Black Gatomon, as she soon screams out her special move being Kitty Cat Punch! As soon it knocks Dark Shadow back, and then she uses her tail to knock back Todoroki's arm as he tries. Then, while he did this, instinctively, he was about to use his left side and shoot his flames out before stopping himself. There, Dorugraymon was able to be free. Then he screams out, Uraraka! And she's saying, I got it! Then activates her quirk as they all began flying through the air again. With soon, Todoroki was actually shocked and surprised, with even Izuku saying, Black Gatomon? When did you? I was able to come out at the last minute and help you out. And you're welcome, Izuku. And you too, girls. As everyone is shocked. With soon time running out, and the winner of the second event being Izuku's team, second place being Shoto's, third being Bakugo's, and fourth being Shinso's. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Also, like and subscribe, which really, really helps out the channel a lot. I would appreciate it. Also, check out my Discord and my gaming channels, which the links would be in the description below. At any rate, this is Leo Mooky, signing out. Later.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!